seems as though some candidates for public office have decided that lying is not just a way to get ahead, it's actually the best way to get ahead.
Western Michigan University political science professor John Clark says politicians making false claims is nothing new, and that sometimes it's not always on purpose. But in recent years, he says, there's been a major shift.
Once they find out it's not true, then one would think they would stop using it. And one might think in an ideal world that they might even try and correct the statement that they made originally. We're not seeing a lot of that now. Unfortunately.
Why do you think that is?
Because candidates feel like they don't need to. There are enough people willing to amplify the falsehoods, amplify the lies, that they don't see any reason to change a story that's working for them.
Clark points out we've seen this on both sides of the aisle. During an address in Sparta Tuesday, Senator J.D. Vance blasting Vice President Kamala Harris for her handling of immigration.
And you know what those illegal immigrants did? They compete with Americans for scarce homes. And the Donald J. Trump plan is that American housing ought to go to American citizens, not people who shouldn't even be in this country to begin with.
Vance says home ownership is unrealistic for Americans because of illegal immigration. We did some digging and found there's no link between Americans struggling to find homes because of undocumented immigrants. Research from the Urban Institute shows between 5,000 and 6,000 mortgages were issued to undocumented migrants last year. They must also apply for what's called an ITIN mortgage, which involves several steps the applicant must take to be approved.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
In last week's debate, former President Donald Trump falsely said Haitian migrants were eating pets in Springfield, Ohio. And when President Joe Biden was still in the race, he claimed during a debate he was the only president this century who did not have troops die anywhere in the world. That claim, also not true. Clark says it's important for voters to do research to become informed on the issues.
If it seems unbelievable, then maybe you shouldn't believe it. Doesn't mean it's not true. But it suggests at least that one ought to dig a little deeper.
I'm Andy Dominiani. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, we've got much more to see. So take a second and subscribe to our channel.